You hear me? You're good. I'll say you are up. Delano's here. I don't know why the video's not showing. Okay.
Hey, Dalano, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, man. Hey, so your coach bragged on you a little bit just about your ability to talk and lead this team. He said you've been really phenomenal in your time, not only last year but this year. I'm curious to get your insight on just what you think is important about being a leader, not only as a point guard but just as a teammate, and what you kind of do to get your teammates going.
Just to look on last year for a little bit, we lacked that a lot with last year's team. Just knowing that a lot of guys transferred still, but just coming back into this year, knowing that if that's what we lacked last year and we had the season we had, we know what we got to come in here and do. So not just to say for me, we have a lot of guys that are talkative, a lot of the sit-out guys as well as Derek and Shamil, and a lot of newcomers who have came in and got the ball rolling just with me. So man, leaders lead by example. So I feel like if I can talk, I can get that to trickle down from everyone. But sometimes it doesn't start from me. Sometimes it starts from Trey, Teddy, or whoever it is. But we have a bunch of leaders on this team, and that's what's great. And we're all leading each other, and we never hang our heads down. And with this team, man, we're just all we're looking to head in the right direction. So we're all just trying to get better. So if it's me giving somebody a little bit of criticism or me getting criticism, we take it as teammates, and we just know that whatever we're saying is to get better from it. And man, it's just to bring us all together. We all love each other, and that it just flows, man. It just flows. Nothing's forced, and we all love each other. So if it comes out the way it comes out, I'm not trying to be a leader, man. It's just I love these guys, and I have the great time with these guys, man. So it just comes out the way it is.
That said, like you seem to have the kind of personality that doesn't have a lot of bad days, and that's what Hoiberg said. You don't have that. You don't seem to be kind of an up and down roller coaster guy, and some of us are. Is that always been the case with you, or was there a turning point in your career where you kind of decided you were going to be a guy that was pretty positive all the time?
Not to say it's always been there, but just last year, like I said, man, it was a learning experience, man. Just going through that with those guys, and I seen what we lacked, man. And that was definitely a leader and a talkative person who, when things are going good, is talking, and when things are going bad, is still talking, and the energy never dies down. So if I could try and be that guy every time out we step on the floor, whether it's practice, a game, shoot around, weight room, I'm gonna try and be that guy, man. And these guys with me, they help me, they talk, they keep it up. So it's not only my voice, and it's never only my voice, and that's what's great about it. It's a bunch of us talking, and man, we love playing with each other, and it's just gonna keep getting better, man.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay, Chris Bassnett.
Hey Delano, as far as on the court, did it take you a while to feel like you got back up to speed as far as just playing in games with the time you set out, or were you pretty comfortable right away when you got on the court?
I feel like I was pretty comfortable. It's been a long time, so I never knew what it was gonna feel like going in, right? But right once that tip off happened, man, it feels like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, man. Playing with these guys, playing under Coach Hoiberg. It all felt right, man. So I felt good. I'm not gonna say that I wasn't nervous. I haven't played in a long time, so I had a little bit of nerves in me, but man, I had a great time out there my first time back, and it felt like no other. And I wouldn't want to be playing it nowhere else other than here with these guys, man.
Robin Washut.
Was
Okay.
a real emphasis for you. And then also just getting bigger and stronger. How much better are you now compared to where you were when you got on campus, just in terms of your all around game and being more of a Big Ten player?
I definitely feel like I came a long way. Working with Coach Hoiberg, working with Coach Doc, working with all our coaches and all our weight strength coaches, man. I feel like everyone has, put in a part to help me build to what I'm trying to build towards. So, I feel like just every day going out and grinding and knowing that throughout the grind is gonna pay off, man. And I've been at it for a year and a half, almost 2 years now. So, every day just trying to keep that same mentality going into it that, it's gonna be a journey, it's gonna be a long road, and it's not a race. So, just trying to grind it all out, man, and just try to get better on whatever I have to get better on, whether that's shooting, defense, whatever it is, man. But, these guys made it a great time for me to, have sat out here, and, it's been great every day, man. It's been great.
Andrew Ward.
Hey, Delano, just curious, where's the confidence level of this team, knowing how last season kind of ended, and then you guys have played, 3 points away from being undefeated at this point in this season. Where are you guys at confidently right now?
I feel like the confidence runs wild with this team, man. We feel like we could win every time out, and we know we are gonna have a good chance if we do what we have to do. So if we rebound, and then we know we're gonna run. So we just gotta focus on rebounding. That's one step to it, and locking in on defense, being whatever it could be. But man, the confidence runs wild, but we know as a team that our next important game is always gonna be our next game. So we guys gotta be confident for the next one. So which is tomorrow. So we know we're coming out with all the confidence there, knowing that we have a chance to win that game, but we just got to fight for it because it's not going to be given to us playing a good team. So, we just know that regardless of the confidence or not, we got to play the way we know how to play.
Andrew Ward?
Just went, so somebody else can go.
Okay. Michael Bruns?
Hey, Delano, I think you'd mentioned at some point that your outside shot was something that you've been kind of really working with Fred on since you've been at Nebraska. What specifically were you kind of hoping to improve on, and what did he kind of identify that would help you out there?
Just squaring my feet to the basket, keeping my head straight when I shoot. Just the little mechanics that go a long way with every shot you take, and just really trying to focus on shooting the same way every time, and not let my elbow flare out or whatever the case may be on that jump shot. But Coach Hoiberg, he's been there for me every day. If I say, yo, Coach, can I get some shots up, man, he's there regardless of what he's doing. He'll drive from home and put some shots up if we're allowed, man. So, he's been a great help, and he's going to continue to help me and continue to do what we've been doing to try and get better on it. But, with these guys, they have all confidence in me shooting it. So if I shoot it, I know that I have the confidence from my guys. So if I put it up, I know I'm going to feel like it's going in, and I know my guys are going to feel the same way.
Okay, we'll wrap up with Kevin Suits.
Delano, curious, have you always played guard? I feel like there's a lot of players your size, 6'9", that are not bringing the ball up the court and they're playing a little inside. So curious about your transformation and in particular playing the guard position.
Yeah, I always played guard. I had a crazy growth spurt of like 6 inches over like a year and a half or something like that. I can't remember the span, but I had a crazy growth spurt. But I played for my AAU coach, Yusri Salia. He's a great coach. He helped mold me into what I am in today. But, he always kept me at guard, and he's seen through my growth spurt that he's just going to keep me at guard. There's no point of trying to change the way I play just because I grew in. And, it's just because of him that I'm still able to, do the things that I'm able to do out there just because he never tried to change up my game, So all respects to him. But, yeah, I always played guard, but I love it out there, man. Whether it's with the ball, bringing it up, on the wing, on the block, wherever, man. Wherever I'm needed to help, I'm going to be.
When was that growth spurt, Delano?
Probably 2020. Probably maybe I was in like the 10th grade going into the 11th grade. Right before I came to prep school. So right before then I got to like 6'5", but I was only like 5'11" right before that. And then I just kept going. Hopefully I still grow.
Okay, we'll finish up with Jason Hahn.
Is there anybody on the court on the team that you think you share a special connection with, Delano? You're passing a little bit more. Your assist percentage goes more to your 3-point shooting guards than on average. So do you think that's a matter of connection or just scheme?
No, I wouldn't say connection. I feel like the connection's there with all these guys, man. The teammate chemistry is there from me all the way down to the coaching staff, down to the medical staff, man. It's all there. There's not more connection between me or another player or nothing like that. We just feel like if I pass the ball to someone, he's gonna shoot it. Just like if I pass it to him, I'm gonna shoot it, and we're all hoping it goes in for each other. So it's not to say a connection, but it's just to say that we have confidence and we believe in each other, man. Down the whole roster.
Perfect. That closes our session with Delano. Thank you guys for joining us today. We'll see you guys at the game tomorrow night.
Thank you.